Welcome to Get Real with Art, and I'm Art. We plan to think together for about 15 minutes every Tuesday. Well, I want people to live up to their fullest. And I'm looking for hints for living or ideas and learning. And I enjoy trying to do some good in the world. You know, they say you can't help others without some of that help or enjoyment reflecting on yourself. If you want to enjoy life, have a goal. Help people. There's nothing more thrilling than to help someone. About living successfully, tips for living. I mean, I've lived for 92 years. I must be doing something right. And I talk about serious things like religion, although not denominations or anything. And I talk about literature. And I talk about issues of the day, like the drug crisis. And I talk about famous people and events. Don't think I'm going to talk about politics because I'm not. But anything that's interesting and important, I plan to talk about. And I might begin by saying that there is snow on the roof, but fire in the kitchen. Well, I am from upstate New York. I lived around the Adirondack Mountains. Born in Lowville, that's between the Lake Ontario and the Adirondack Mountains. A town of 3,000 it was, capital, head of a county seat. And then we moved all around, about 5 different places. My grandparents and aunt and uncle lived in Plattsburgh, which is on the other side of the Adirondacks, right on Lake Champlain near the Canadian border. So I'm an upstate New Yorker, but I haven't lived in New York for, many decades, although I return every summer. I have been teaching for 50, 60 years, and I've got all kinds of training and whatnot, and I'm reading as fast as I can. But I'm like the Dead Sea, and I don't want to just get information all the time. I got to give it. And like Chaucer, as Chaucer said of one, gladly would he learn and gladly teach. So don't expect me to be the Dead Sea. I can get information, and I've been getting it for many years, and I want to give it out. Oh, teaching. I love teaching. That's where the rubber meets the road. I don't want to be a dean. I don't want to be an officer. I want to work with students and with student minds. What could be a greater challenge? And it's a challenge. It's an art. It takes all kinds of preparation and sensitivity and love. But what a challenge. And so, walking into a classroom and seeing all those bright faces in front is the best, the highest. Well, I'm too old to teach anymore, although I know more, and I think I could be a better teacher than when I was young. But no, too old to teach. So I am enjoying life. But to enjoy, to me, is reading and talking with people and a little exercise like swimming, but mainly reading and writing. And now YouTubing, if there's such a word. I didn't wear glasses until I was 30. I was in the United States Army, and when I was starting about age 60, I started having trouble driving at night. And then I had trouble reading small print, and it just continued getting worse. Well, was I careless? Did I look at the sun in an eclipse? Did I read lying down? That's not good. I don't know. But macular degeneration, which is what I has, is one of the signs of old age or middle age. So it got worse and worse, and now, although the doctors say I'll never go completely blind, still my eyes keep getting worse. But that doesn't mean that I am not active and enjoy life and move around and exercise and meet people, etc., etc., etc. Well, around the house, I get around with a walker. It's a wonderful walker I got from Denmark. We'll show it to you one of these days. And I have always to hold on to something now. My legs are strong, I exercise, but I easily can lose my balance by not seeing. Try blindfolding yourself and walking around. Now, at first, I had a stick that I used. Then at the San Diego Center for the Blind, my instructor says you will get a mobility cane, a long white cane. They should never have recommended that, because when you can't see the ground, you need a walker. And there was an accident about to happen, and it happened. And I fell in the swim club and fractured my hip. And so now a walker, or if I'm climbing stairs or I hold on to someone's shoulder, not their arm, the arm moves around, shoulder. So when I'm outside, I had to have someone with me most of the time. Now, at the swim club, there are no stairs and I know my way around, and in my house I do. Life is real and the issues are great, and if I'm not addressing them, send me a message.